Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. I really do hope your Saturday is off to a great start today. It's a chilly one here in the mid-Michigan area. A little cold the past couple days, but wintertime here. What are you going to do? That's how it rolls in the Michigan. Now, still to the north of us, they're getting pounded with snow. I know because I was up there a little earlier this week moving some of that snow around. And yeah, it's just kind of it's winter time. I don't know what I don't know what I would say. I've lived in Michigan all my life, and we get snow in the winter. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. That's how it rolls here. But regardless, today here in the Midland area, we've got some sunshine. It's a little chilly, but nothing terrible, nothing unmanageable. You can put on a couple of layers and just kind of be happy with that and have at it. So I think it's going to be kind of nice, although chilly, next couple days. But you know what? We got some rain coming. So what little snow we've got left here, which is pretty much just piles at the edges of parking lots, is likely going to be gone. So we'll see if we get some more in time for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, holy cow, that is coming up very, very quickly. I mean, it was just Halloween for crying out loud. Then it was just Record Store Day a couple of weeks ago. Now it's going to be Christmas. And I've got some news on our supplies of stuff for Christmas coming up here in just a second or two. So let me say some good mornings, though. Let's see if we can get this done up. Call the chat up on YouTube. By the way, if you're watching on Twitter X or if you're watching on Facebook, yeah, they're just the YouTube links shared because of our new system. So if you do want to actually comment or interact with us, you got to head over to YouTube and do so. Just follow that link straight through and you can get to YouTube. And I'm pretty sure you do need a YouTube or at least a Google account to be able to comment on here. So let's say good morning to Betty from sunshiny Toledo. Good morning to you. TC from TKR. Good morning from Metro Boston checking in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some nice weather out there as well. Jennifer, good morning to you as well as Paul checking in. Chuck, good morning, Chuck. I hope all is well. Thomas, good morning to you, sir. Thanks for being here. Cookie Day, according to Pat, it's cookie. Does that mean you're eating cookies or making cookies? I think it's eating, knowing you, Pat. No, I'm kidding. Happy Cookie Day to you as well. Mike, oh, cool, man. You're going to be here in a little bit. And I do have some of your stuff. I think most of your stuff, we'll talk about that when you get up here. But good to see you on here, Mike. And good morning to you, and thank you for being here. All right, so onward to a couple of things here. I mentioned Christmas, and I just updated our store's hours on the Google page for our Christmas hours coming and going. And you know what? It is literally just it's a week and a half out here now. And so, yeah, we are, of course, going to be closed. Mondays and Tuesdays are normal closure dates. And the Tuesday is Christmas Eve. So normally, if it falls on an open day, we're open for a little while on Christmas Eve. But because this one falls on a Tuesday, when the store is normally closed, we are going to be closed on Christmas Eve. Same thing with New Year's Eve, the following Tuesday. But then we will also be closed Christmas Day, which is that Wednesday, the 25th. So we'll be closed. But we'll be back open again on the 26th per normal hours. So the same thing holds true for the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day as well. Going to take those 2 days off. One because it's normal and one because it's the actual holiday. Now, regarding the shipping of stuff next week, or more importantly, the week after, because Christmas Day falls on a Wednesday, and shipping's been a challenge the past couple of weeks, as it is here at the store getting our stuff in. I've got some stuff from another late shipment this week, by the way. So here's the deal. If you need something specifically for Christmas, to give to somebody at Christmas or one of the other holidays through there, you need a gift. You need to, and it needs to be ordered. Let me put that caveat on there. I've got lots of stuff in, and we'll cover that in a second or two. But if you need something specific, like a specific turntable or an album or 2 or 5 that we don't have in stock, any orders for Christmas stuff to have in time for Christmas need to be to me by tomorrow, Sunday, the 15th, for our order. Because the way shipping has been, next week is the last week that I'll have stuff before Christmas. The week of Christmas, our shipments are probably not going to get here until Thursday or Friday after Christmas. So if you've got something that you absolutely positively need for Christmas and I have to order it, it's got to get to me order-wise by tomorrow evening, because that's when my orders for the following week go in. So got to get the stuff in time for it, and I need to put that in. So I'm already getting lots of new people. And don't get me wrong, I love having new people coming into the store, but folks coming in and looking for something so ultra rare and specific is, yep, it's going to take us a little bit to get here. So, so just a reminder on that. If you do need something, let us know right off the bat, or at least by tomorrow evening, so I can get that order in and get you your stuff in time for the Christmas holiday. Now, a couple of other things here, just care-wise. The furnace has been running. You can't see it. The static electricity is already going crazy. Plenty of the groove washer stuff in stock. That'll keep the static down this time of year when the furnace are running in your respective homes. It's got some solution. We've got the groove washer brushes with the walnut handles. I've got plenty of these in stock and ready to go. They're a little pricey. They raised their prices on these, but you know, that's happening everywhere. But I do have $10 groove washer intro kits, which is pretty much the exact same thing as the groove washer brush minus the walnut handle. So if you're just looking for some quick, cheap, easy vinyl care, this groove washer intro will get you there. And again, I got to stress, got to keep that static down this time of year. And then we also have the groove washer stylus cleaning kits in as well. So lots of stuff, stocking stuffers, if you will, on that. Now, I also did get a couple of vinyl carrying solutions in. We do have our locally made crates. Thank you, Jimbo, for those, by the way. Still got about 4 or 5 of those left. But those are the wood crates we have. But I did bring in a couple of other options for vinyl carrying from Vinyl Style. This is a padded carrying case from Vinyl Style. Let me open it up here. This particular one even comes with its very own Ferrani and Teicher record. I got a couple of records in there. It's a soft case that'll probably safely hold about 15, 20 records. More if you stuff it. Little shoulder carrying case on this. And $22 in tax is the list price on these. So we do have these soft cases in. I've got a couple of those. It's expandable. Help protect your records when you're moving them around. But need something a little more robust. I did get a couple of these Vinyl Style Groove record carrying cases in. These things are a hard shell case, listing for $60 here in the store, and they're durable. Now, I have used one of these for a couple of years personally, and you can see it actually, I've got my little stickers on there, and it's a good hard carrying case. I can fit maybe 20, 25 records in it. It depends, but it's very solid. You can see mine's a little scratched up and dinged up from being hauled around in the vehicle. So I've got 2 of those in stock if you're looking for some good, cool, extra carrying stuff. So check those out, and if need be, I can get more, but to get them by next week, I'll need to get them ordered in. So there we go. Let's see, a couple of other, let's kick these things back in one more time. A couple of Steve saying hi from South Daytona, Florida. Sunshine down there, sir. Good to have you here. Thank you for checking in. And Pat loves his groove washer. Yeah, these things, it's the continuation of the older disc washer systems that we all used to know and love from the 70s and 80s. Good stuff, but these are actually nicer. They're made in the U.S. now. They feel a little bit better. So, okay, late shipment. We did get some things in this week, and those were in our drop video yesterday, so make sure you check that out. But we also did get another shipment. I wasn't expecting it till Monday, but then it showed up yesterday. So a lot of you that had orders have been contacted on that. And then there's a lot of extra stuff in as well, as I'm trying to get the shelves stocked up for the last week and a week and a half run on Christmas. New release-wise, we have got a copy of the new Snoop Dogg Missionary album. I believe this one is on, it's a picture disc. Use your imagination based on the cover what the picture disc looks like. Lots of cool stuff on here, and help from the likes of Dr. Dre, Tom Petty, and Jelly Roll on here. It's going to be an older one. It's a cover of Last Dance with Mary Jane. Interesting. Let's see, Pressure. I think there's a lot of covers on here. Let's see, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, and a few other folks as well. So one copy of the new Snoop Dogg. I can probably get more of those next week. This one was released a little while ago. This is a Mondo release of the Jeff Healey Band, and it's being called the Lost Soundtrack to the Film Roadhouse. Not the new Bad Roadhouse, but the older original Bad Roadhouse. I'm kidding. I don't want to tick off the Roadhouse fans. They go like that to me. Right? I thought that this record would be longer. Anyhow, it is a double LP. Bonus tracks, yeah, side 4. So it's a double LP. Because it's a Mondo release, the price is up there, unfortunately. They do charge a little bit more for these. $65 is what we've got in this one. But brand new stuff from that, the Mondo release. But I only got one copy, and I had to wait like 2 months for that thing to get in here. I think Chuck got one of the ones pre-orders. But yeah, we did get a couple in. So recent release, also delayed. The Rolling Stones, the First Sessions. This is just a lot of early, their blues covers and stuff through here as well. Yeah, Roll Over Beethoven, Diddly Daddly, I Want to Be Loved, Come On, Fortune Teller. A lot of the older Stones First Sessions, recording sessions tracks. So pretty cool stuff there. Reissue of Iron Maiden just released. They did another, this is an 81 remastering. Nope, originally released in 81 and then remastered. And I forget when the remaster was on that. A couple copies of Killers in. Recently issued, but now coming in. The delays have been crazy. Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood on ghostly ruby and clear vinyl. Got a couple of copies of that on the shelf if you need it. Another couple copies of the Vixen Rare Vintage, the 80s metal rockers, female rocker band. Let's see. This was previously released. But yeah, this has just got a collection of oddities, stuff from their movies and some recording sessions and a couple live ones. Interesting if you're a fan of Vixen. Also recently released, finally got a copy, Reba McEntire's first time on vinyl, Keep On Loving You. I do have that in. And then finally, these things have been, I don't know why they've been so tough to get, but we have finally gotten some more Zeppelin reissues. For those of you that want them, we've got the first, I think I've got a 4 out there as well. But a good stack of Zeppelin reissues and a good stack of Grateful Dead reissues in as well. We got American Beauty, Working Man's, Terrapin, and the Greatest Hits. So those are going out on the shelves. Yeah, it's a fun time to be here. I even got a couple of Radiohead. These things tend to be back ordered as well. Got them so I could listen to my copies in store this weekend while they're here. Let's see. Oh, Record Store Day, Black Friday. I should also mention this, that out of the clear blue, I had a couple copies of the King Missile album show up. I had apparently had on back order. This is the Happy Hour with that, that one song. Steve and I talked about that on our podcast the other day, by the way, so I'll be bringing that up again on this Sunday's podcast. Speaking of Record Store Day, Black Friday, looking at my tracking, I don't know, or my upcoming invoicing, I think I've got another copy of The Doors coming in, that Doors box set from Live in Detroit. I don't know for certain. I'll let you folks know on social media when it gets here, but looks like we've got some stuff coming. Some Christmas ones also that haven't made our drop videos, or they may have. Fairly recent reissues. This is When I Think of Christmas with Amy Grant and Vince Gill. Kind of a cool one, and it's not a lot of duets. There's one duet on here, but otherwise they just kind of bounce back and forth with either Amy Grant or Vince Gill. A Little Big Town released a Christmas album about a couple weeks ago on green vinyl. This is the Christmas record from Little Big Town. I do have one of those. And I've got one left of the Jethro Tull Christmas album. The Jethro Tull Christmas album, Fresh Snow at Christmas. It's a 2003 album, newly remixed and pressed on vinyl. Yeah, Jethro Tull Christmas album. We've got that one copy left in here. So, all right. I think that is just going to about do it here. Let's see here. A couple more chats to check in with. Let's see. Oh, Karen says, hi. Happy Saturday morning to you, Karen. Good to see you here. Chuck says the Jeff Healey soundtrack, the Roadhouse sounds great. Good to hear. That's Rick checking in from Grand Rapids. You are here, sir. Pat, save that Vince and Amy. You got it, sir. And Doogie, Gary and company, good morning from the Bahamas. You do have a hookup down there. You're getting all that sunshine while we're getting some chill. Hope you're enjoying yourself down there, but good to have you check in, Gary, as always. Okay, I am going to wrap this up for today. Please don't forget, if you've got a special Christmas order that you need an item that we don't have in stock by Christmas, you got to let me know by tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, evening, before the store closes, or right around then. You can message me. Those got to get in time for us to get them before Christmas because of the way the holidays fall again. So back up if you missed me talking about that. I mentioned that earlier in the live feed, so check that out as well. So, All right, folks, we are here at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. We'll be here until 6 p.m. this evening, Saturday, of course. Tomorrow, Sunday, open from 12 noon until 4 p.m. Sorry, I'm getting my hours mixed up. So 12 noon to 4. Closed on Monday and Tuesday, then back at her again next week. Please do stop down to see us if you're heading out and about. It's a good day to get some Christmas shopping done and holiday shopping done as well. But we would love to see you up here if you do have the time. Please, in the meantime, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share. We're still kicking out through here on the YouTube side of things and doing well. Don't forget the podcast with our good buddy Steve Carlson coming up on Sunday evening. We're talking about autographed albums and autographs in general coming up tomorrow on the podcast. So you may want to make sure you check that one out. Could be an interesting one, as always. So until that time, you folks have a great week. Stay warm, and we will, not you, Gary, you're in the Bahamas, and our friends down in Florida as well. But other than that, you guys stay warm, and we will talk to you next week from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks again for being here. You folks, you do rock. Thanks again.